What are some of the different ways that essential oils can be used, and why is dilution important?
Yeah, so let's answer the last question about dilution, because again, we're talking about highly potential caustic plant-based compounds that are concentrated in a bottle, and if not used properly, they can create what's known as sensitization or contact dermatitis. And so people can put themselves, and then again, there was recently a Netflix documentary out there about a woman who put orange oil on her skin, and she went into a tanning booth and she burned herself. Like, there are photosensitivity reactions to this stuff. They expound upon the UVs, or they make the UV rays of the sun that much more vibrant than not. And so you want to dilute them. And it's very easy to with a carrier oil, like an olive oil or coconut oil or traditional jojoba or sweet almond. But these essential oils are potentially caustic and can burn. And by the way, you save your money, because go back to what they are volatile, meaning they readily evaporate. So when you put a drop of essential oil on your hand, it automatically starts off gas. It automatically starts to evaporate. That's why you could put on your diffuser, like I have behind me, press the on button, walk 30, 40 feet away, and within seconds you smell it. Why? Because those particles are being emitted from the air. And so when you dilute them, it actually helps trap the essential oil, kind of acts like a barrier. And so you don't get as much off-gassing, but it also helps open up the pores so that the skin can absorb them better. And research studies suggest that diluted essential oils will penetrate into your bloodstream within minutes. I mean, within 5 minutes, the chemical compounds within the oils can be detected. So that's how we teach people to get a full body systemic approach. But when you ingest them, and you can properly, just don't put a drop in your water or a drop in your mouth. You need a fatty carrier to help so you don't burn the mucous membranes in your oral cavity or esophagus, but also when you're using them in capsule form, it helps the body absorb them better as well. The uses are unlimited, meaning that there's a slogan out there in the network marketing world, there's an oil for that, right? And that alludes to the fact that essential oils are essentially a cure-all for everything, which I never would say. But when you look at what they do, at an internal harmonization standpoint, which by the way is a topic we might want to discuss, I cover it in my book, is that researchers call essential oils harmonizers, like they're known harmonizers, which mean they help the body reach homeostasis. Why? Because they're rich in antioxidants. By definition, they are bioactive compounds, like polyphenols and carotenoids. So they're rich in antioxidants. They fight free radical damage. They are anti-inflammatory by nature, and they help your body heal itself. So whether it's something like chronic stress or anxiety, which by the way, because of the effect of the limbic system through olfaction, we know that essential oils can help with mental health disorders. But when you're looking at a systemic issue like heart disease or respiratory concerns or whatever, pain, we know that essential oils have a unique ability as well because of their just root cause resolution capacity. And so we hear a lot about certain spices and herbs, and they do wonderful. And so we take, like, let's look at the benefits of curcumin and turmeric. Well, we see the same benefits compounded with turmeric essential oil. So the sky's the limit, and it's fun. And I want to encourage people, maybe if you've hit a wall, or if you're looking for a solution to something that you just don't know where to go, an essential oil approach might be the missing link. And I want to encourage folks to take truly an integrative approach to their health and do whatever it takes. Because a lot of folks in our world, they're what I call medical failures. Medicine has failed them. And they don't know what to do. They're beyond themselves. They've reached the end of themselves. And they're like, I don't know what to do. And they're willing to try aromatherapy at that point. Don't wait till things get so far advanced that you're willing to do whatever. Be proactive. That's why I love the information you're sharing on your show, because this is proactive stuff that people can start to implement. So when the proverbial crap hits the fan, you're not scrambling to find solutions. You're living a lifestyle that can help. And so one other piece we could segment maybe into, if you want to, is this whole toxic overload that we've been inundated by. And that's really where we, as my family, use essential oils daily. Now, I don't use essential oils to balance my blood sugar because I don't have diabetes. I don't use essential oils to lose weight because I'm not obese. But you can do that. And I talk about it in my book. We use essential oils as our lifestyle approach. So our body care, and you're not going to see aerosols or poo-poo sprays in my house with those toxic chemicals because we use essential oil-based stuff. Our cleaners, you're not going to see any phthalates, or you're not going to see any, again, artificial fragrances that we know cause dementia, Alzheimer's, been linked to cancer and autoimmunity. You're not going to see that in my household. So we take this essential oil approach where everything's natural, but we use them to enhance our life. And we use them because we want to. And for people that want to get free, and I use the word free very, very candidly, because I was a slave to drugs, because I had to take a drug to not be in pain. And if people want to get free from that, I don't want you to be stuck on an essential oil the rest of your life. That's not the point. Use an essential oil to help you get to that place where you don't need to use them. And then you use them because you want to. Like, that's freedom. Not having to take a drug, not having to take an essential oil, waking up and feeling good and having good balanced emotions. But if you need to take something like lavender or Roman chamomile to help you sleep at night, well, by all means do it. But that's the goal, is to do something because you want to, not because you have to.